Hi guys, welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another review video for you. Today we'll be looking at the Vangoa VU401 Laminate Mahogany Soprano Ukulele. I did an unboxing video of this a month ago, and I'll put the link for that up here. You can check that out. Let me go ahead and give you the bottom line up front, and that is that I've had this instrument for a month now, and this is certainly one of the favorite soprano ukuleles I have tried to this point, and I'll go ahead and tell you all the reasons why. Let's go ahead and start off by looking at the instrument. To start off with, I should say that this has a mahogany neck, and you can see from the headstock, it's not the traditional boring sort of crown, sort of three-pointed crown shaped headstock. It's slightly different. And you can see it has the laser etched Vangoa label in that. And you can also see that this has what appears to be a mahogany veneer on top of the mahogany neck as well. This does have a scarf joint, which is barely perceptible, that goes right through the headstock there. The tuners on this are just sort of basic closed gear tuners, but I do like that the strap buttons are not too big. All right. As I said, this is reportedly a mahogany neck, a laminate mahogany body, including the top. The fretboard and bridge are both described as walnut, and this has it's not described what the bone and saddle are, but from the look of them, they look like they are plastic. This does have basic dot position markers here on the face of the fretboard, and thankfully also they are available here in a contrasting color on the side. Let's go ahead and look at the wood grain on this instrument, because personally I like mahogany, and I also particularly like it when it is left open grained. I'm not as big a fan of the shiny sort of high gloss finished instruments, but this has a pretty nice grain pattern to it. It's not overly dark. You can see there is a rosette that is also laser etched in there, and it's simple, it's nice and not overly dumb. You can also see that there is binding on this on both the front and back, and also there is purfling there, and I'll zoom in closely so you can see that. Basically 5 lines of purfling, 3 black and 2 white, and personally I think that really makes this a classier looking instrument. Unlike some instruments, the neck on this is not overly thick. I've seen a lot of instruments that have sort of a C-shaped neck, and I'll try to zoom in here so you can see this. This is more of like almost a flattened D shape to it, which makes it thinner down here where most beginners are going to play, and I'm finding that very, very comfortable. The nomenclature on this, as described in Amazon, says that the action on this is supposed to be 0.11 inches, which I checked, and that is correct at the 12th fret, and that is 2.5 millimeters. So the action on this is very, very playable. Tune GCEA. It has decent resonance and some good projection and volume. Decent resonance for sure. These strings are described as being nylon. They're sort of white in color. They have the look of Aquila Nile gut strings, but they are not described as Nile gut. They're just described as nylon strings. This instrument also comes with strap buttons, so if you like to play with the strap, it's ready to go with that. And I should say, when I talk about the accessories, I'll point out that this does come with a strap as well. Well, you heard a little bit of this sound on the way in. Let me go ahead and play this some more so that you get to hear the sound of it. And I should say that this has a pretty good bark, which is typical to a lot of sopranos. So there's a little sound sample. You might have noticed when playing this that on the first string, or the A string, there's a little buzz there at just the first string. And on the second string, also a little buzz at the first fret. And so I got out my little fret rocker here, and I checked that, and I'll bring this here close so you can hear it and see it. You may see that this rocks just slightly, and you may be able to hear that. And that's because this second fret is just slightly higher than the one that follows, which is why on at least those top strings there's a buzz, but not on the two lower tone strings. So that may really bother some people, annoy them. The good news is, from my perspective, that's a very easy fix. But a raw beginner may not even notice it. And if you're playing softly, it's not noticeable. But when you pick up the power to your strum, you can hear that buzz. And from looking this instrument all over, I found 0 finish flaws anywhere. So basically, that one little high fret with a little bit of string buzz was really the only flaw I could find anywhere on this instrument. The inside is very neat and tidy. It has kerfing, it has notched kerfing on the inside, minimal glue squeeze out. Bottom line is, this is a nice little instrument. Personally, I like the longer scaled instruments, but this is a nice instrument with some nice bark to it. The tone, as I mentioned in my unboxing video, seems fairly balanced. Having said that, this instrument does not come by itself. It is part of a starter kit. So let's go ahead and look at all the things that come with a starter kit. For starters, the starter kit comes with a guidebook. And this guidebook is in English, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. And so that covers a big hunk of the world, so a lot of folks should be happy with that. This also comes with a fairly substantial Vangoa branded shoulder strap. It comes with a capo, which is more of a guitar size, so that may well be serviceable. It comes with a tuner, and it also comes with a spare set of strings. And for those who want them, it also comes with 3 guitar picks. And of course, it would not be complete if it did not come with a gig bag, and it does. This is a Vangoa branded gig bag. It has a very good size pocket here that bellows, so all the accessories fit in here with no trouble. It has just a basic webbing handle, nothing fancy there. It has maybe 10 millimeters worth of padding here on it, and it opens up not quite all the way, like you can't unfold it all the way like a book, but it certainly opens up plenty wide enough to get the ukulele in and out with no trouble. This comes with just 1 shoulder strap. I'm personally partial to, but 1 shoulder strap is very, very serviceable. So as I told you on the lead-in, the bottom line here is this is a nice little instrument. And of the mahoganies that I have seen or that I have, I'm believing that right now this is certainly one of the top 2, if not my favorite one at this point. In fact, at this point, because I like this so much, I plan on checking out the tenor version of this because I really prefer tenor scaled instruments. So I hope you found today's review video helpful for you. Certainly the soprano ukulele market is very, very crowded, particularly those that are mahogany. And again, this is laminate mahogany, as are many. But I do think that this stands out from the crowd a bit because it does have this trim on it. It has the purfling and a rosette. While it's not like an inlaid rosette, it's a very interesting sort of classy rosette. So I think this will be appealing to a lot of people. So again, I hope you found this video helpful, useful if you're shopping for an instrument. I should say thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again on more videos. If you like this, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thanks again for watching.